Free money. Anyway, yes, I am starting Shadowbringer today. Okay, before we do the thing, we need to first yeah, I need to first watch the trailer as per my brother mentioned. Alright! Let's watch the trailer, shall we? We can watch the trailer together. We can watch the trailer together. I know my voice is cringe, but we can watch the trailer together. I highly recommend. Okay? So let's begin. I will switch to YouTube. Yeah, here it is. I am going to my Shadowbringer trailer. I actually went to my own stream. Oops, my bad. That's not a problem. We shall watch it now. I know I didn't do this for Stormblood because I watched it like 10 billion times, but I haven't really watched the Shadowbringer that much. The storm. Man, is my internet bad? It's running at like... Oh my... This is not 1080p, man. This doesn't look like 1080p to me. Come on.
How many years have come and gone since that day? How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm. For the one they called the warrior of light.
Of course the music is ultra lit.
may accept this fate or defy it, but we cannot deny it.
Deny? I am not wont to run from my troubles. Until our friend returns, I will hold the line.
This town certainly has changed, and not at all for the better. I'm not going anywhere. I promise you, Nymphilia. Greater even than the seventh umbral calamity, must be undone. If history must be unwritten, let it be unwritten. Become what you must.
Hey, I have that weapon! If only Dark Knight wasn't this cool in the game, man.
Of darkness.
If that was this cool, right? Like I would obviously play it, but it's not this way. It's so sad. It's so sad. It's actually sad. Like, if Dark Knight was this cool, right? I would have loved it already. Unfortunately, it isn't. So, cry? Yeah. Unfortunately, this is the case. It is unfortunate, you know? If Dark Knight was as cool as in the trailer, who wouldn't play Dark Knight? You tell me. Exactly. Unfortunately, it isn't as cool as the one in the trailer. Okay, anyway, let's go back to critically acclaimed MMORPG. Oh my god, that scared me. Yeah, yes. So we shall continue the real story. Woo! Oh, I'm not playing warrior. I am going to Sage. Yeah, I went to unlock it just now. Yeah, and I'm gonna play as Sage because I think that would be funny. How much? 5. Yeah, I can get some Stormlight gear. I'm still using 270 gear. But that's not an issue. I'll start playing as Sage until 72, then I'll switch to warrior back. Back to warrior. It's fair, it's only fair this way. My thoughts exactly. Whew. I'm not playing Dark Knight for this expansion. I know it's lame. I know. Why can't you play that? Nah, bro, I'm not gonna play Dark Knight. Dark Knight sucks to play. I could play Reaper, but Reaper doesn't exist yet. So, okay, the Refresh stage doesn't exist too, but I don't care. I'm too lazy to care. I'm seriously just lazy to care. To be very honest with you, I just want to level stage for a bit, just to try out stage a bit. Even though I probably suck at stage, because I suck at healing in this game. I generally suck at everything in this game anyway. It doesn't make a difference, does it? Or does it? Question mark. One brings shadow, one brings the light. Oh my. Oh my. The music. Oh my. It feels so weird that I've reached Shadowbringers in 7 days. Mine. This is crazy. And then you hear the AR music again. Hiya. But it's fine, I'll slow down my pace a bit for the next few days because I'll be going out quite a lot. Then I'll be back soon, you know? It's fine, it's fine.
Look how many people there are! Should we get to it then? Pick up anything that seems the least bit device-like and we'll make ourselves a pile.
Well, if it isn't the hero of the hour, maybe you'll change our look. We've found bugger all without you.
Oh my gosh, my weapon looks so wrong there.
Biggs! Wedge!
Wedge! Biggs! Thank you very much.
Aye, aye. Well, we could hardly say no to a call for aid from the Scions. Jesse collared the chief for some other business, so we'll be working twice as hard to make up for his not being here.
Thrice as hard, even.
Thank you, both of you. I'm sure we'll find that beacon in no time.
Ah, yes.
I'm not seeing anything out here. Do you reckon you could squeeze in there, Wedge?
And get stuck halfway? No, thank you.
I could try if you like.
Wow.
Tataru, no! We couldn't ask you to do that.
Oh, I'll be fine. This receptionist is not afraid to get her hands dirty.
Sorry, I meant to say, the scholars haven't finished their preliminary assessment of the site yet, so we're not supposed to venture too far in. What's that you got there? Now that looks promising.
Isn't that the Ironworks symbol? Counterfeiters?
Now I have you.
You are right.
What's happening?
Stay with me. Focus on my voice. Let expanse contract. Eon become instant.
Wait, this must be it. The device. Oh, this is supposed to happen.
Throw wide the gates that we may pass.
It's like Persona Awakening, man.
Safe journey, warrior of light. Find our friends and bring them home.
The dawn's light will shine again.
Oh, do not look at me so.
Oh my god.
Slave to a tyrant! There's no freedom in that!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you!
Your spirited accounts always comes in welcome changes.
We did everything right! Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this!
Those are our memories, bro. Oh my god.
Your time has not yet come.
Oh boy! My eyes! This is so eye cancer, seriously eye cancer. This is seriously extremely eye cancer. Oh my god, I feel like I'm colorblind now. Oh my. I can see the pixelation, man.
From endless dreams I awake. Something vague, yet urgent, calls me to action once more.
Rare to meet someone out here who's not a peddler themselves. What brings you into the wilds this time of night?
It's night. It's night.
Well, if it ain't the oldest joke in the book. Me grandad, God's rest his soul, used to tell that one to the barman at kicking out time.
And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark night? You rotten old drunk, you, he'd reply.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Over 100 bleeding years ago, that's when. You got that look down to a T. I'd almost think you meant it. Ah, got to you, did they? Poor beggar. That explains it then. Well, I've roads to travel and wares to sell, but you best hurry along to the town nearby. Just head east through the trees and aim for the Shining Tower. You'll find the place soon enough. 'Tis the biggest settlement for malms around. Go on now, friend. They'll take good care of you in the Crystarium.
I can't believe it, man. I still can't believe I finished Stormblood so quickly.
To dizzying heights it rises. The gleaming spire. Its tip threatening to pierce the blinding canopy. There, it will all begin anew. Between dark and light. The pure and the corrupt. The one true struggle.
Shadowbringers! What is... Oh my... This is... insane.
Halt! Every face in this city I know. Yours, I do not. This is the threshold of the Crystarium, stranger, and I am its gatekeeper. If you would enter, you will answer my questions. From where do you hail?
The sauce.
The source? What is this cryptic nonsense? Had you given me an honest answer, I would not have barred your way. We care little here for a person's place of origin. But instead, you chose concealment. And I will not suffer you to pass. That one had eaten. It must have gulped down the whole hand. ring and all.
Everything all right, Captain?
Quite all right, my lord. Just a stray sin eater, and a weak one at that.
I see. Weak or not, we should be on the lookout for more. But I see you've met my guest. I will escort him to the Crystarium myself, if you've no objections.
Another of your mysterious friends, is it? I should have known. Very well. I'll inform the others your guest is to be given the run of the city. Pray forgive my less than cordial welcome. May the rest of your stay with us be a pleasant one.
Come with me. I will answer whatever questions you have when we are somewhere more private. Right then, before we plunge into the wheres and wherefores, let me first thank you for answering my summons. I had intended to bring you directly to my personal quarters, but I fear my aim was slightly off. That you are still able to make the crossing unharmed is a great relief. And so, we come to the question of where. The realm in which you now find yourself belongs to one of the 13 reflections, or shards. The first, to be precise, even if its inhabitants are largely oblivious to the fact. As to wherefore, having been awarded the rather grandiose title of Crystal Exarch, I, in my capacity as caretaker of the Crystarium, thought to seek the aid of you and your companions. That is a question with no simple answer. But all shall be explained in due course, I promise you. Let us begin with the glaring skies up above. Here in the first, the world has been all but consumed by primordial light. It began a century ago, by this realm's reckoning. A luminous flood swallowing everything in its path. More than 9/10 of this star was lost. And the fortunate few who survived are hounded by abominations born of that catastrophe even now. Sin Eaters, we call them. The creature you saw earlier was one such monstrosity. It was to save the first from this menace that I learned to bridge the rift between worlds. That I might call upon the aid of the greatest of heroes. And though it meant depriving a world of its champion, I had to try, for in saving the first, you would bring salvation to the source as well. But what manner of host harangues his guests in the middle of the road? Let us continue our talk within the Crystarium.
Duh! What? Man, this intro is real long. Oh my! That intro is really, really long. For some reason. Yikes. Yikes, man.
Such a proud and vibrant city. The sole sanctuary for the living in a world all but resigned to oblivion. Each stone was laid with hope. The town itself a symbol, a monument to defiance in the face of death. No would-be hero could fail to answer its call. For who among us does not yearn
Among
for
Us?
salvation?
I have a 385 weapon, so I'll just give it to my warrior. Wait! Bruh! I can't change classes. Okay, whatever. I can sell this, right? Yeah. Crystal clear. That's right. Why can't I use my mouse? No, I want to use my mouse. I want to use my... This place is pretty big too though. Oh my. This place is giant! Oh my gosh. Bro, I need to go out one more. Okay. Cutscenes are so long, man. Jeez. So that's the area left habitable, I guess. So this is the only of it. Oh, that makes sense now. Wow, okay. This place is so big though. Oh my. This place is so big. How do you walk through this? This is crazy. You must be crazy to try to walk through this path, man. It's just so big. My gosh. This is like one half of the actual map, man. Oh my. Oh my god. It took me like 10 minutes to walk around the entire city, man. This place is giant. Among Us! Dude, this place is so big. It's literally bigger than... Dude, this place is so big, it makes me feel like I can use a mount. I don't know why. Let's just flat out enter Crystal Tower. This is so crazy! Oh my!
Welcome to the Ocular, my private study. We can speak here without fear of being overheard. I have much to explain, but the truths which I must touch upon in doing so would cause only distress and confusion to the people of this world. Pray keep that in mind. Now, I am sure you are desperate to know the fate of your fellow scions. To put it simply, they are here in the first. Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Here, time flows at a different pace from that of the source. In the space of a single hour in your home world, an entire year might pass in the first, and the reverse could also be true. The pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted. That said, we seem to be entering a period of near equivalence, and thus, for the moment, you need not overly concern yourself with the passage of time. As for your companions, however, Y'shtola and Urianger have dwelled here for 3 winters, all told, while Thancred's count stands at 5. Even our more recent arrivals, Alphino and Alizé, have lived in the first for almost a year.
I mean, can go all lah.
My intention had been to summon only you. The art of reaching across worlds has proven exceedingly difficult to master. Thus it was that my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound as well. As they were not the object of my summons, the transference was incomplete. Though they may appear to possess corporeal bodies, they are, in truth, merely spirits that one can see and touch. Consequently, while you yourself will be able to pass between worlds with relative freedom, they will not. Much as it grieves me, they are stranded here, unable to return.
So I'm the only one who can return. Okay.
We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning. In the beginning, at least. As you may have surmised, however, our efforts met with little success. And then we all but abandoned the endeavor once Urianger shared with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift. In that chaotic no-man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future, that which would one day come to pass. In his vision of tomorrow, the first was rejoined with the source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes. Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die. And thus did the Scions embrace their exile, and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours. Their souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction. Nor have their efforts been in vain, for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity. Considering these circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events. And so, before all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips. I shall of course be happy to assist in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home. What say you? Have I earned your trust for the moment, at least? Excellent. You will not regret this. With that settled, we shall have to see about getting you ready for the road. Traveling across the rift has no doubt left you weary. I will arrange for a room where you might rest in comfort. While it's being prepared, perhaps I can show you around.
Fetch quest alert!
This is the Musica Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. Aught you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here. Ah, yes. You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The gil you carry will serve you well enough.
How? He read my mind.
Each nation once minted its own coins, but 'twas all a jumbled mess following the flood. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal. As for a unit of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil, a word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here. And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of gil become common practice. From what your stola tells me, a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough not to matter. Our way of life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower, some of which may be familiar to you.
What are these?
But I fear it would not be practical for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed. You shall need a means to access the commodities of your homeworld. Avan Kerm Sin?
Yes, I'm here. Of course I'm here. What amusements do you have for me today?
My dear Feo Ul, paragon of pixie kind. For you, I have the most vital task. This fine gentleman is a friend from a distant realm. And we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from his home. Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift? How wonderfully exciting! What a brave and reckless and marvelous thing you did! You've the heart of a pixie, you do. After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin. But answer me this, traveller. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails? Just as I thought! Then you've a good stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass. From this moment forth I will be your nsfw, and you my yak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other. Raise your hand. Tis done. We are bound now, dearest sapling. Come then. Make your request. Tell me your desire. I wish to visit this world of yours.
Mayhap a message to your friends in the Source to inform them of your safe arrival.
Consider it done.
As you heard, that was Feo Ul of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings. They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by Pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the Crystarium. Right, we were going to organize a room for you, weren't we? Come along.
Bruh. Ah yes, the best theme ever. Woo! Thanks for the Shadowbringer of all time. Huh? Man, there's a lot of voice cutscenes in this start.
I know you. You're the warrior of light from the Source.
The warrior of darkness?
What? Did you just... You can hear me? Oh, gods, how long has it been?
Very long. Heaven's Sword. Heaven's Sword.
That was what I called myself in your world. The Warrior of Darkness. My real name is Ardbert. I used an alias in the Source. A daft one, looking back. If you recall my tale, it was my comrades and I who caused the flood. We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Ascians. Let them guide us to the source and try to hasten their goddamned ardor. I remember when we fell, defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia, how she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the First. The flood was poised to swallow Norvrant. Minfilia and my friends, they surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away, leaving me to bear witness. Tell me, do you know the year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood? A 100 years. 100 long years. My hands find no purchase. My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear. I am a shade, cursed to do naught but drift. I feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room. Why is it that you can see me? What are you even doing here, come to that? You were summoned to save the First. A waste of time. This world is beyond saving, like those who try to save it. Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that. But if fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured. If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light. But do me a favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
Oh my, it's really a lot of voice cutscenes. Like this, like the beginning, so many voice cutscenes already. Oh sheesh. 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 Oh my. This place is crazy. Okay. these guys are so long. I can't believe it.
Ah, how did you find your new quarters?
And they're all void. They're
I
all
trust
so
you're
far
able
a
to
lot of
rest.
voice content. Insane.
I was not aware the room was haunted, and you were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know. Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts. This map shows the lands of Norvrand, the only area to be spared the flood of light.
Hey, this place looks familiar.
The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland. To the north is the fairy kingdom of Il-Meg. That is where you'll find Urianger. To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest.
This map looks so familiar.
Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty. As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium. Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness. For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alize, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armareng. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe.
What? Okay, after this cutscene,
So, will it be Calicia or Armareng? It matters not which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you have made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount. Ah, but you must be wondering about Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin Eaters. Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
how convenient, man. Okay guys, I will leave. I need to eat dinner. Yeah, this is the shortest stream ever so far, but I only did 3 quests. Yeah. This place is enormous though. It's just called question mark. Okay, bye. Yes, I will be back later. Okay, bye.